name is Wiktoria Dalach and I'm a senior software engineer. In this video, I will tell you which language you should learn in 2023. Let's start. So, are you ready? So, the answer to this question, which programming language should you learn, is simple. It depends. And I know, sorry, it is disappointing that I don't tell you, like, just learn Java, Python, JavaScript, C++. I am sorry, but hear me out. Here's the thing. Like, if you think about it, it depends is actually the best answer. Because many reasons. So first of all, it tells you that, well, there is no one tool that will solve all of your problems and will solve every technical challenge, right? The right programming language depends on you and your needs and what excites you and what kind of problem you would like to solve. Think about it. Think about other things in this world. Like if you, for example, are planning a trip to Japan, it is more reasonable for you to learn Japanese than to learn Polish, right? If you like salsa and salsa music, it makes much more sense for you to learn how to dance salsa than to learn waltz. Am I correct? Yes. If you love color black, you will not buy a brown jacket, right? It makes sense, although maybe I did that. So we're not talking about fashion. Choosing a programming language will depend on what you want. Ask yourself, why do I want to learn programming? If it's just for money, it will be difficult. It's a difficult path, and maybe try something else. Also work in tech, but don't learn programming for that, for just earning lots of money. But I guess it's a different topic for another video. Why do you want to what kind of things, what kind of technology excites you? Maybe you would love to create games. Maybe you would like to create a game for your smartphone. Would it be an Android or iOS? You need to know. Maybe you would like to just create your website. Then learning HTML, CSS and JavaScript will make sense for you. Maybe you would like to experiment with an idea for a startup. Then it makes sense to start with Ruby on Rails. If you are, studying linguistics and you want to create algorithms to analyze text, then it makes sense to learn Python. Every language can be great and can be awful. Every language can be useful and will shine in the right context. I really encourage you to spend some time and think, like, what do you really want to do with this programming language? Because programming, in essence, is very practical. It means that it will bring you much more satisfaction and joy, and it will make you more motivated to keep learning. Is when you understand, when you build something meaningful for yourself. A short anecdote from when I was at the university. I studied human-computer interaction, which was a mixture, interdisciplinary subject when computer science met humanities. So we had classes on algorithms and classes on poetics. So I was completely miserable learning programming at that time. I didn't know how to do it right. I didn't know. I couldn't it's awful to think about it. I just couldn't progress in any way. Like, I didn't know how to learn, and I didn't know. One of the biggest problems for me was that we would learn those very abstract concepts, like how to reverse a binary tree in C, or how C allocates memory, and I just felt that,
wow, this is so dull, and I will never use it in my life.
And I hated it because it was very difficult for me to translate this knowledge into something useful, Beware of that when you are taking a class, or you're learning with a tutorial. Sometimes examples that they show or challenges they create for you are very theoretical, like, I don't know, nested loops in nested loops. It's something that you maybe wouldn't really use in real life. So be aware of that and just, keep going. But the point is of me like blabbling here, and thank you for listening, is that really when you if you want to be successful learning programming language, be intentional. Spend some time thinking, like, what do I want to achieve? What kind of project would excite me? What kind of problem I would like to solve? Or maybe, like, problem sounds negative, but it doesn't have to be. Like, what would bring me joy? What would make me smile or laugh when I work on that? Yeah, that's it. That's basically it. And then you realize, oh, I would love to learn more about natural language processing, and then you just learn Python. Or you would love to create website for your dog, then you probably learn CSS, HTML, and JavaScript. Or you are like, I would like to build a game for my iPhone. Then you learn Swift. Don't start with technology. Start with what brings you joy. Also, maybe it's... I agree that it may sound too cryptic, and if you're binge watching YouTube, maybe you're just like, give me the answer. Give me the simple answer. I need it. If so, think about apps, websites you enjoy using the most. For example, I don't know, a game, or Spotify, or Twitter, or Instagram, or TikTok, or some calendar something, or Headspace, or Calm, or whatever. Go to this company's website, click careers, find an engineering position, and learn and read what technologies do they use. Then maybe it's a hint for you. Oh, I would like to build another Spotify, or I would like to work at Spotify. Python. It can be an useful way for you to discover what technologies can potentially bring you joy. How about you? What was your first programming language you learned? Mine was Turbo Pascal. What would be the best first language to learn, in your opinion? Let me know in the comments. Please like it, share it, subscribe, and send it to someone who you think wants to learn a programming language. See you next time. Bye!